EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Open man, that's Romo Dunze. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. That's the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Chicago.
15. And the Bears 1st down.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they hit that one fouled in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
32. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one caught at the full. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
It's now fourth and
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on fourth and goal.
That's
gonna be caught. And he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Now here's Aaron Jones. He gets swarmed under. They need him in the end zone. It is a safety.
in the end zone.
Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. First down and more inside the 25. They convert with a a gain of 15.
I know it's fairly short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is caught. He's in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short. Down at the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
At the 28-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, sack.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And it's Jefferson. Big play for Minnesota. Pick up of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
We are through 1. 9-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run, it's Jones, and he managed to pick up about 4. Geno Stone with the protection.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup out of time.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, but you can see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Record out now following the touchdown. As he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
That's good.
11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Bears first down.
On the play. First down, Chicago.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Quick toss to Burton. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one all week long. We talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to take possession possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Contact team. Contact. Drop goal 80.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 7. Hawk 7. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, it's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up the intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now if they're incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
With the middle, that's caught by Moore. He is knocked down hard. Well, they stopped him in his track, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, so throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Throwing again. Williams. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. And now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
On the play. And the Bears first down.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Throw it again. It's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up a second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Williams to the air once more. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
To go.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. Returnable from the 17. And he'll go forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cairo Santos to kick off
This is
for
still
Chicago.
anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
A gain of 17
The ability
yards.
to be effective on
And the
first down,
Vikings
Mike, it just makes
first
everything
down.
else easier. In the event
First
you
and
do
10
have to
at the
face a third down the
37-yard
road,
line.
They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. This time they're ready for it. Here's to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's second and 10. They run it once more with Jones. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Geno Stone with the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
One is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Fair catch.
A fair
Signal
catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Let's go.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Clayton Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He's going to get up for 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on theirs. Good for Bears 1st down.
A gain of 14.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Smith. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. They're set up a little bit better for third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got that, and that's DJ Moore. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
This play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Moore going in motion. Throwing on second down. Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Vikings 7.
Santos, after the touchdown, he's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First and 10 is McCarthy. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth.
And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They got him. Chris Paul Jr. He gets into the sack. It took a while. That is his first of the year.
All that Drake, you got to chill.
18, Pioneer. Go. Panther 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 18, cop.
On second down, here's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on their tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Cairo Santos to kick
So
off
here's
for
Santos
Chicago.
after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20 yards.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
69. Set. Ready.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. A short run taken by Hawkinson. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
It's
yards.
a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any
35-yard
defense.
line.
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. We'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
And he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
and they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's got a man. That's Felton.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. After the catch, he gets that forward forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. The light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They're climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Williams now to throw. Rolling right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. And up.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the
play action.
39-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Jalen Johnson on the
This is one of
coverage.
those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
In trouble, and down he goes. Ron Dexter in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Stop low 18. Ready. Tap 60. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
I can tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about the way the field goes. In this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Pushes here with a stop at the timeout called by the defense. With 1:53 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. It's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bears.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop at the no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on.
Well, now this brings up third down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air, and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team.
Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make it pay.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Wait for this. You can do better than that.